Sugar Mama, but as we know, things ain't always gonna be sweet, y'all. I'm so glad you clicked on my channel today, and as always, there's no place I would rather be than to be here with y'all, spreading love, light, and knowledge. Alright, so let's just jump straight into your reading. I do have, did that schedule? Okay, no. Okay, let's get it, y'all. Okay, so let me make sure I am on and go. Okay, so just one second. All right. So I do have some channel messages. This is definitely a love reading. I'm getting that you're testing your new identity when it comes to love. So for this may be for someone who has been single for a while, or you need to be. This could be for someone who left a commitment, and you've kind of healed, you've elevated into someone new. So you're testing your new identity, right? Okay. For some of y'all, we do need physical intimacy. We're realizing we are humans, and we do want physical intimacy, hot, fiery passion, love making. For those of y'all who's testing your new identity, you're going to let these energies, these partners, you're going to let them take charge. You're going to allow them to take lead, okay? Just so you can enjoy yourself, because you do want this the same physical intimacy that these partners want as well. These are mutual feelings. I'm also getting that some of these people will be let down, because this is a new you. You do have a new identity, and there are going to be things that you tolerate, things that you don't tolerate. For some of these individuals, this will be temporary, because you are tapping into your shape shifting in order to allow yourself to have a good time, in order to allow your body to release with someone else's body, and have an energy exchange, a mutual energy exchange, right? Even though your energy will never be quite so mutual, because you are high elevating, very high elevating, I'm getting. Okay, so some of these people will be let down because you are doing this temporary. Like I said, it's, I'm gonna have a good time. I just want, this physical good time, and then I'm right back to the drawing board. I'm right back to business. For some of y'all are leaving town, or you're just in town for business, and you want to get down while you're in town. Okay, for some of y'all. For others of y'all, it does last for a while, because the passion is so good in this energy exchange. It does feel so good, but you'll end up leaving the situationship inevitably. So some people may end up heartbroken. Welcome on in. What's up, BBQ? Okay, thank y'all for the love. You don't feel too bad for these individuals. Again, these are the channel messages before we get into the cards, y'all. So you don't really feel too bad for these individuals, because again, you understand what type of energy you have. You understand that anyone in your presence is going to benefit from your energy. Again, this is an equal energy exchange, which will never be quite so equal on your end, because you are so high vibing. You have this healing spirit about you. Your physical intimacy is healing. Your touch, your hugs. If you just even blow on somebody, baby, it's healing. And it's like that. Okay, so you don't feel bad when you go back to the drawing board, when you get back to business, when you leave town, when you leave the situationship, when you shapeshift in order to enjoy yourself. Okay, and then you shape shift back to being a business lady or a businessman, being mom, being dad, being, whatever it is. Okay, you're shape shifting, so you know you don't feel bad for this energy. Okay, you're tapping into your dark feminine, you're tapping into your dark masculine. For those of y'all who's been controlled by your lighter masculine and your lighter feminine energies, you are tapping into your darker self, because you realize that that you have to be in control. Okay, for the females, you know what that physical intimacy can do. It can quite literally change the chemicals in your brain and have you head over heels for a loser. So you're tapping into this energy to remain in control and be able to control when you let other people take lead and take charge, in order for you to have that connection, in order for this to have this hot fiery love affair that you're looking into. Okay, yeah, you run things. You understand that you run things, and in order to run things, you can't always be of love and light. You have to tap into darker energy. I'm getting cheaters are people who put themselves first. Yes, they are cheaters, but in living in light and trying to be the good girl or be the good guy and not hurt anyone, and it's pretty much costing you not putting yourself first. Okay, darker energies, people who are mainly successful in what you're trying to pursue, they put themselves first, and that's what it's going to take. Coming out of survival mode, you're actually living, you're shape shifting, you're allowing yourself to be a vibe and allowing other people to be around you and bring in a good vibe. Okay, you know how important it is to be an individual and be yourself and do the things that you like. I have taking life ownership, taking ownership of your own life, and you see how important this is now, because from experience, how life could be when you put other people first, above your wants, your goals, your dreams, and your desires. You see the outcome of that. So now you're totally different, right? And you're about to test this energy. You're also, the importance of eagles not flying with pigeons. Eagles fly with eagles. So if these love rendezvous that you're getting ready to go on, these love TKOs, baby, if they're not matching your energy, then it's a no, because you know the importance of going for what you want and pursuing what you want, because it's on the forefront of like your desired lifestyle. It's like, the importance of not going for anything outside of what it is that you want and you desire, because that's how the universe is going to bring you what you want. Like, the importance of not sending the universe mixed messages. So you're not playing around when it comes to who you are, what you feel, and your new identity. Like, this is real. It's not a phase. You actually changed. Okay, so let's just tap into this energy. Great Spirit God, please have me in these readings. Spirits and energies of the light only. Please give me clear messages that you want people to know at this time. Gods and goddesses of the light, please join me in these readings. Archangel Michael, my beloved ancestors of the highest, brightest white light, please protect me at all times as I channel these energies. Please protect my sugar bears as they receive these messages. This circle of protection has been closed, and so it is. Alright, and that's just what it is. Alright, thank you so much, great good spirit, for these beautiful gifts. Thank you, spirits, for joining us and giving us a little head start, giving us a little push, bringing in the confirmation of things that we already know, but we just need to No. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Great Good Spirit, for my gifts and my ability to channel in the spirit realm and be able to come to my folk. Alright, and spread this good news and spread this healing. Alright, so let's just hop straight into your reading. Hey, shouts out to Hamda, what it do? Hey, Lily. Shouts out to E-Best, okay? Yes, I am E-Best. That's kind of funny, okay? Let's see. If you have a message to the world, what would it be? The greatest love of all is the love that you give to yourself. That would be the message, and that's genuinely what I'm here to teach. Ultimately, is self-love. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages, please, and thank you for my sugar bears? I'm getting hangman energy. So again, this message is definitely for people who've taken time away from dating. Yeah, you've taken time away from dating. You haven't been really opening yourself up to love. You haven't been opening yourself up to dating. You've been separate from dating while you handle some things, go on a journey of self-discovery and self-healing. Okay, so this is mainly the people that I'm talking to. Okay, so now you're in a situation where you've gone on that journey. You're no longer in the dark. Your path is lit. Like, you went through the darkness, moon card, and then you come out of the darkness, Three of Wands, with your path lit by spirit. Okay, so now you're just waiting for God, waiting for spirit. Okay, spirit, what are the messages, please and thank you? Now you're waiting for spirit to come take you to the place that you desire to be, because you know that that's exactly what it's going to take. It's going to take God to take you to that great place your wonders and wishes. Okay, you realize what happened in life when you chose to do that for yourself. Okay, when you chose to make those decisions on your own without fully consulting to spirit, or not even having the knowledge or know-how or maturity to know how to consult to spirit when it comes to letting people in your life. Okay, so now I see where I see where it got bad, how you learned how emotionally immature people could be. You learn how emotionally immature people, emotionally undeveloped people, how they have to lie, cheat, and steal when it comes to love and the things that they want. Okay, so now you're leery of that. Now you have discernment. You've grown discernment of that for energies like that, and it's just like by not letting everybody and anybody into your energy. Okay, yeah, actually making choices, clear choices of who you decide to let in your energy. Like, you're like, I'm not letting this darkness back into my energy. Like, I've made my way out the darkness, so I'm not going back to it. I'm not like letting making any decisions to lay with any snakes or be around any snakes or bed any snakes, even though my human body, this is what I'm like, what I want at this time. I'm not gonna, like, those waters are flowing and I'm choosing to, go get that handled, right? With the dope masculine, a high vibing masculine, a high vibing feminine. Okay, this is the only way they're going to be able to stick around. You're choosing people who you have a ladder, who has a ladder, can provide a ladder to you in order to climb up and get higher, because you're refusing to go lower. You're refusing to go lower, and that's just what it is. That's just that on that. Okay. Give me more messages, Spirit, please, and thank you. Give me more messages for my sugar bears, please, and thank you. Right. Because you are no longer willing to sacrifice yourself, to be in a position where you are sacrificing yourself or your energy. You're no longer willing to be the energy in order to feed other people's wants and needs and egos and false dreams and dopamines. And yeah, it's a no. It's a no. You're no longer doing that. And you see, you officially know the feeling. You officially know the feeling of putting that energy into yourself, and you see the outcome of officially putting that energy into yourself, ending things and choosing you. Okay, you see the companionship and the love that you build with Spirit when you choose yourself and put yourself first, and not be a sacrifice to other people. Okay, because people will suck you dry if that's what you're gonna allow them to do, and you're responsible for that. Okay, I'm getting King of Pentacles. Okay, so I do see this masculine here. So this is a masculine who, again, this masculine is wise. He's as wise as you. He's grounded. He doesn't have to necessarily be a show off, but this person has it. So whoever this is, you're not going to know that like they got it really, really good, because it's like they put on an illusion as if they don't. Because they, again, discernment, like they don't want to be used. So whoever this is, they're not flashy, but they are stable. And whoever this is, you both want the same thing, and you both know what it is to start out small. Okay, now for you, you don't plan on sticking around, so you will have options. You will have choices, because what comes first is your craft and this beautiful life that you're building for yourself. You know that's what comes first, so you're quick to come and then quick to go. Okay, so I do see a choice here. Okay, and I do see you taking time when it comes to these lovers or these individuals in your life, because what comes first is you and your plan. Yeah, come through, Empress. What comes first is what you're building, your home front, what you have, your responsibilities, what you're in control of, what you're creating and birthing. Okay, what's currently incubating, getting ready to be fully grown and get ready to like pop out on the scene. Okay, that's what's important to you. So you take a lot of time when it comes to love. Okay, you're fast, you're quick with it. Like, okay, so this is gonna cause these people, hey, welcome on in, him. What it do? Thank you for the love. Okay, so yeah, this is going to make people feel abandoned, but that's their own issue, their own abandonment issues. Okay, and you're going to, educate them on that. And that's another reason why you don't feel bad about being in and out, because I'm not responsible for your abandonment issues. I'm not responsible for you lifting your head up and realizing that there's a key right next to you that you could get up, you can open this door and you won't be out in the cold and know where to go. And no, I'm not responsible for that. I have more important things to do. So you have no problem letting this person know that, like, hey, oh, this is what it is. You're responsible for yourself. Oh, I gotta go. Got more money to make. I got more things to build. I got more life to enjoy. Okay, you have no problem letting them know that. And it is going to be a tower moment for people that's around you and who chooses to be in your energy, who falls in love with your energy, who really adores your energy and wants to give to it and help you build. Like, it's going to be a tower moment for them. Okay, but then multiple people are going to be like, hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Because ultimately, yes, it's like they're like, I'm gonna do things her way, okay? Because ultimately, I know that the wheel will turn in my favor eventually. Like, I know she's gonna choose me. I know she's gonna like come to. Like, I know that for some of y'all, these masculines are feeling like, I know that my love stick ain't the only thing that I'm good for. Like, there's gonna be energies that's genuinely trying to do what it is that you want, do what it is that you say, so that they can have your energy, so that they can be in your energy. Okay, so yeah, it's no longer you being unsatisfied, you always waiting, you anticipating, like you pretty much not receiving the love that you deserve. Like, those days are over with for you. And you know that for a fact, because what you're planning, what you're waiting for, it no longer consists of this limerence, this love sickness that you've officially healed yourself from. You realize that that's not love. Yes, come on. You realize that this was never love. You realize that it was limerence, okay? You know for a fact that when you get those feelings, when you see somebody and you get those feelings, now you know, okay, these are just human chemicals in my brain that tickles my fancy and makes me want to enjoy this person's company. It doesn't mean to put all my eggs in one basket and expect for this person to marry me. I barely know him, and then I'll wake up one day and this fool is the Freddy Krueger in my damn life. Okay, no, it's a no. Like, you're not even on that. You're bringing balance. Come on, Sun Card. You're bringing balance. You're bringing for you every tear you cried when you held on to people that you weren't supposed to hold on to, in situations that you held on when you knew you were not meant to be there. You are bringing balance to all that. So think about all them hard times, all the pain you had. Think about when you used to it got so bad that you needed to hide yourself. So you would sit in the car after work and you wouldn't even come in the house, or you would literally sit in a damn walk-in closet, which is okay because that is a warrior room. But you would sit in the closet and wouldn't even want to come out the closet. For all that pain, balance is coming. For all that pain that you had, everything has polarity. So I'm telling you, pleasure is on the way, baby. So if you know that life has just been painful, the pleasure is coming. The Sun Card, okay? This fulfillment and what you deserve is coming, okay? And there are going to be people that they really obsessed about this energy, but they're going to obsess about your energy. They're going to be very much attached to you. These people, are going to be very much attached to you. But again, you have this healing nature about yourself, and you are putting yourself first, and you're not coddling these people. So they're going to have to sit in their own energy and realize, oh, I'm toxic. I'm toxic. But all it's going to do is just want them to give to you more and love on you more. Do you think I'm here to make this up? It's just going to make them want to give you more. Six of Pentacles, love on you more, because, oh, now Ace of Cups, give you more, the dopest love of all, because, man, look at her. Look at him. Now I love them even more because I did what they said, and I realized how toxic and sick that I was, how love addicted and sick with limerence and abandonment issues and toxicity and addictions. Now I see that how sick I was, and I want to pay this. I want to pay you back for that. I want to give. You have to allow me to love you. I love you so much. Queen of Cups energy. You have to allow me to love you, because you've healed me. You've done these beautiful things. These people are going to be so attracted to you, so attached to you. You are going to be the apple of someone's eye. Like, be careful who you get a thing to, because these folks are going to be very attached to you and your beautiful healing energy. And the fact that you walk away and leave is never going to mess with them in a negative way after the healing. After they say, okay, she said it's a no. She said I can't kick it with her right now. It's going to be a while before I could kick it with her again. It is what it is. Let me just check up on her every now and again and let her vent about what she's going through. Let me see, let me send her some flowers. Let me do the things, you know what I'm saying? But step back. But the fact that you left me is never going to be an issue, because I know how dope you are. I know how beneficial you are. I know how beautiful and strong your energy is. And I will take any risk to be with you in order to be in this energy. Yeah. 10 of Cups, like, you are my fulfillment. Like, if you thought that you were lovable before, once you step into this, it's all about me, forget about you. So what you gonna do? Are you gonna get it up? Are you gonna get it up? Okay, tonight is about me. Okay, once you step into this energy, shouts out to Maya. It's like, watch how people draw to you, and people just hunger for your energy and just take it whenever you're willing to give it to them. Eventually it won't be a complaint. Eventually they won't try to put that crap on you. They're gonna turn it inward in order to meet your expectations, simply because they want to give back to you because of what you brought into their lives. So yes, you're going to put one foot in front of the other, and you're not going to care about how other people feel, because you know that you're pure, you know that you're pure-hearted, and you know that you're not out here to cheat or hurt people. So putting yourself first, imagine a chosen one putting themselves first and not worried about what somebody think, what somebody feel. Okay, lotus flower unfoldment, come through, baby. Okay, unfoldment. This is a whole new you, a whole new life, a whole new world, a whole new love. Okay, a new fantastic point of view. I don't even know how that song go, but they want to share a whole new world with you. I know that though. Like, don't do this without me. Like, and there's gonna be several people, so it's just like you'll have choices, okay? And you're gonna take your time, and may the best one win. It is what it is, okay? Because this is the new you. Lotus flower. Unfoldment. The lotus flower sits upon one of its leaves, having risen to the surface as the sun, held in the hand of God, invites it upward to the light. This unique plant is rooted in the mud and muck at the bottom of a body of water. Its stem reaches up to the surface where the leaves rest quietly. At night, the flower closes and sinks below the surface, only to rise with the daylight and once again gradually unfold its petals, its stems extending above the waterline feet or more, or the waterline 3 feet or more. What we learn from this amazing plant is how our own spiritual path unfolds and opens to the light. Then at times gently folds in on itself for the proper rest when the daylight fades. This period is just as necessary as the growth, for it allows the plant to integrate what it has gained in nourishment during the day. It's also just as important that it is rooted to its yet another miracle of nature, that something so exquisitely beautiful is formed from mud and silt at the water's bottom. Your spiritual unfoldment is occurring at all times, whether or not you are aware of it. It is inevitable as long as you put your trust in the hands of the Creator, the one who holds the light. Like the lotus, your soul is always reaching for the light to fulfill its karmic destiny. But even in that process, there are periods of darkness and times to rest. It is a natural cycle that one cannot truly be coerced or halted. It has an innate rhythm of its own, the one that is unique to the being that is you. You do not need to strive or be driven by spiritual ambition. It does no good by trying to force growth upon yourself or others, for that matter. Allowing is the key here. Allow the place in you that naturally wants to follow the light to do so, while recognizing even when you have complete faith, you will face challenges and occasionally suffering. Your steady faith and love will guide you on your journey of returning to the light. Okay? What y'all saying? What y'all saying up in here? What it do, sugar bears? If you've made it this far in the reading on the playback, y'all be sure to don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Y'all be sure to hit that notification bells, because I do free readings on live. I do free readings, free personal readings right here on live on YouTube. So y'all be sure to hit that notification bell so y'all can get your free readings in. Okay. Spirit, what is the message for my sugar bears? And again, I thank y'all so much. Hey, Felicity. Hey, what is that? Coralia. Sorry. I love y'all. Welcome on in. Okay. I see a lot of newcomers here. Thank you so much for the love. Okay, I'm looking at y'all badges. For those of y'all who's been here for a while, thanks for being so dope. Thank you for the participation and just being a part of the soul tribe. Okay, the energy is so strong right now. So this is resonating for y'all. So for those of y'all, you've been feeling the tug in the pull. You've been feeling the tug in the pull to become this new you. Okay, to become this new you. You've been feeling the tug in the pull. So just do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just do it. Okay. use what you've been through, use whatever emotion that you're currently going through in order to elevate and build on your wants, your dreams, and where it is that you desire to be. If you're mad, if you're angry, transmute that energy into yourself. Transmute that energy into joy because you're doing one of your passions. Okay. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be of love, of light all the time. Again, this entire reading is talking about tapping into darker energy, right? You don't have to be of love and light all the time. You can use that same energy of love and light and, with the bad things you're going through in order to be successful. I'm getting, what's mama name? It's plenty of people who suffer from, successful people who suffer from bipolar disorder, and that mania and that those negative emotions really make them successful. I can't think of her name right now, I'm so sorry, but Tina Turner's mom, she played a mom in everything. Okay, and what's love got to do with it in everything? Okay, she has suffered from bipolar disorder, and it was her bipolar disorder that helped her get to her where she is. Okay, it didn't ruin her life. She used it to build her life, if you get what I'm saying. Y'all start to use those elements. Y'all start to use those the time of darkness, just like the lotus flower, in order to build, okay, in order to grow, in order to thrive, okay? Because you can. You don't, life is not about feeling great all the time. Those great feelings are, they come and they go. Just regular feelings, regular normalcy, chilling and rubbing your feet in the bed and not, going, like, those are the main moments in our lives, not our vacations and trips and holidays. And no, those come, far few and in between. And, so what I'm trying to say is don't get stuck in the wanting highs all the time. Okay, you be comfortable and you be okay with normalcy, with just being okay. You see what I'm saying? Because like, even when you do reach the success that you want to reach, that high is going to go down. It's not going to you're not going to stay high forever. Oh, look at me, no, that high is going to come and it's going to fade. You have to be okay with being successful, and that just not coming with these highs, just so that you won't suffer when it's time for the lows. Because again, polarity. Okay. I'm also getting divine masculine. Chances are, unless you are one of the lucky few, and that's another thing, you're starting to notice, I want divine masculinity in my life. I've never had divine masculinity, but I know that it exists because I see when couples are healthy and they're thriving. Now, they probably wasn't always healthy, but they're healthy, they're thriving, and they have this divinity in their lives. So I know that is possible for me, and I won't accept anything less than, that. So let's tap into it. I know that it exists, and I won't accept anything less than that. So I'm here for a good time, not a long time, unless you embody this divine masculinity. That's the only way that you will sit with me, because eagles do not fly with pigeons. And that's what we're learning, because, with us being coming to this planet and seeing broken people, we just want to grab them and hold them and hug them, and we're sitting up here getting cut and toe up and breaking ourselves, wanting to hold and hug on these people. No more. Those times are gone. Those days are gone. You're in a whole totally new identity. So until that divine masculine forms himself in your life, okay, my divine feminine, until that physical form comes into your life, we have the divine masculine. Chances are, unless you are one of the lucky few, you weren't raised with a living example of divine masculine embodied. Because the men in our culture are also bombarded with messages of what they should and shouldn't be. They are required to ditch their inner feminine in order to be perceived as being tough and powerful. They're often contort they often contort themselves to meet the unrealistic demands of a toxic patriarchy, which means we aren't exposed to the healthy traits of masculinity. Balanced leadership, conscious protection, and healthy assertiveness were in short supply. As a result, the masculine voice inside of our heads is often critical, harsh, and domineering. Your femininity deserves an inner masculine presence who encourages, leads, challenges, and downright worships your femininity. A woman in total control of herself knows that while she may not have been raised with a good example of this divine masculine, it is her job to discover a means of growing him within herself. She is willing to release the toxic thoughts and ideas inside her head that would diminish or try to control her. She is willing to embrace the fierce, wild God inside herself who can hold her feminine in his great protective arms. Now is the time to banish the drill sergeant of the psyche and formulate a new relationship to the encouraging male presence inside of yourself, sister girl. Okay. And when I tell you, I see it in these cards, the way that people are going to be obsessed with your energy, you will then have a choice of healthy love, of a love that can thrive and add to your life. Okay, this is what I see coming to you in love, divine feminine and divine masculines. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.